Today on Ballistic Burgers, I'm going to be recreating for you the Dexter Burger from Fourlegs Tavern in Compton Arms Hotel, I guess it is, in London, England. Let's get going. As I said, we're making the Dexter Burger, and I don't want this to be confused with Dexter's Burgers, also in England. This comes again from a tavern called Fourlegs, and it's Compton Arms in London, England. And this burger was recently voted #1 burger in all of London. And this burger just resonates with me because it has everything I love about a burger. Quality ingredients, but it's very, very simple. We're gonna kick it off with the meat. I got a really good deal on some prime rib, which I'm going to grind up. I'm really not sure what type of meat Fourlegs is using, but you can't go wrong with ribeye. But one thing that in this interview I read that the owner slash chef of this restaurant says that they do is they add extra fat. So I got a few ounces of fat from my butcher, which we're going to be adding into the blend as I grind this beef. This is some fatty ground beef. This is gonna be an awesome burger. Now we're going to make the burger sauce, and this is probably the simplest sauce I've ever made on video, at least. 2 ingredients, mayo and ketchup. So I'm gonna kick it off with the mayo. And then the ketchup. And there we are, simple as good. Now he did say that occasionally they'll add a little mustard in here, but usually it's just mayo, ketchup. So that's what I'm going with. Fourlegs is making their own pickles. It's a sweet pickle, and the chef in the interview was saying they use vinegar and sugar for the pickling solution. What I did was I used 1 cup of white vinegar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, and just because I added about a teaspoon and a half of pickling spices, just put it in a jar and put it in a refrigerator. And the pickles that I used have a very small diameter, so you could use like an English style pickle. These are Persian pickles, but they're really small. I mean, they're about as big as a nickel. Let's start cooking. So we're using a flat top today, and only these 2 burners are on. We're gonna kick this off by toasting the buns. I'm using brioche. They're using brioche there at Fourlegs. However, they're using these really nice bakery rolls, these bakery buns. And I have a great little bakery that I buy all my brioche buns from. And I went there last night. They didn't have any in stock. So this is brioche. It's a nice bun. It's a little smaller than I would have liked. And it has more of that kind of commercial perfect look rather than the more kind of rustic look. Get on here for a nice toast. Now they're smashing the burger there at Fourlegs, and I'm kind of gauging the burger size, the amount of meat off the bun. I didn't weigh it, but I probably grabbed about 4 ounces of meat or so. And it's not an extreme smash like we commonly see. It's a smash, but they're still keeping a little bit of thickness on this burger. Bottom bun's good. Get it over on the side without the burners on. I'm good with that too. Now for that burger patty, I'm gonna let this kind of warm up, kind of melt the fat a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go in for the smash. And again, I'm not going to smash it paper thin. That looks good. Now another thing that's going to raise some eyebrows is they do not salt the meat. They don't season the meat at all. Again, they're letting all that fat and richness from the beef do all the talking here, which you'd be surprised at how many restaurants do not season their patties. I know as I dug deeper into this whole burger thing, I was shocked by how many restaurants don't season the beef. This is looking good. We're getting some juices coming up through the top here. And it is definitely adhered to the black top here, the flat top. Oh, there we go. Now that delicious American cheese, yay. Now while we're waiting for the cheese to melt, I'm going to add those pickles, and they put a lot of these little guys on here. Pretty much cover the bottom bun. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I know I've done another burger that did this. These are little pickles. Some of them are as big as dimes, 10-cent pieces. There we go. This is looking good. Beautiful. Next thing is extremely finely minced onion here. This is raw onion. I'll dress that top bun. There we are. I give you the Dexter Burger. I already know I'm gonna love this. This just looks so good. Let's give this a try. Look at that. Little pickles peeking out. First of all, that ground ribeye, I mean, it's tough to beat, but cooked on a flat top like this, again, it's a slightly thicker patty than a traditional smash burger. So you get that, you know, that nice beefy bite, but you still get that beautiful caramelization and the kind of lacy edges that we love about a smash burger. These pickles are really shining through. They don't, you know, because they're homemade, it's just a much different result than if they were bought in a jar, you know, because they taste, I mean, there's that sweetness to it that's balancing things out, but they're also so crisp and fresh tasting. And the little minced onions, like the finely minced onions and that sauce, I can see how, again, the owner of the restaurant was reminiscing of McDonald's. And yeah, it's there, American cheese. I will tell you, this isn't BSing. This is going on my favorites list. It's simple, but it's a beautiful burger. It's just so well balanced, you know, getting a little bit of that bite from the onion, but that's kind of tamed down by those pickles. I'm really, really glad I got this request. So thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Anyway, guys, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Thumb it up if you liked it. And please, the most important thing is right now in my life, share the video if you enjoyed it. I hope you did. I'll see you on the next video. Keep those requests coming in. Cheers.